Welcome to the podcast of Wake Up Church. We've been asleep for too long. This is your host, Dr. Rosalind Best. Today's podcast is being brought to you by bestlegacyfoundation.org. Please visit the website for opportunities for scholarships, mentorships, and a chance to leave a lasting legacy. Today's podcast is Get Off Your Ice. Oh, it's a good one. Come on, church. We've got to do something different. Can I just say the Law of G.O.Y.A or the Law of G.O.Y.A. I had someone, a precious friend, her name is Barb, and she sent me this article on the Law of G.O.Y.A. G.O.Y.A is an acronym for Get Off Your Ice. That's what we're going to call it. Get off your ice. Now, why would I be bringing this topic up? We're at the end of 2021, and many of us are grateful, many of us are sorrowful, many of us are a combination of feelings ready to enter into the new year. Many of us, I'm guilty of making a commitment. I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to cut back. I'm going to stop cursing. I'm going to be nice to people. Can I tell you, the greatest fulfillment in life is when you're giving your life away and helping others in greater need than we are. And so it's always easier to make excuses. Get a gym membership. Oh, I just don't feel like going. But if you had received a death notification from a doctor saying if you don't lose weight, you're going to die early, would it take that type of trauma to get you in gear to get off your ice? Every one of us have been guilty, namely me. And so I don't want to wait to start the law of getting off of my ice, but I'm going to start now. We don't have to wait till January the 1st to say let's do something now. Let's end 2021 applying the law of G.O.Y.A. Applying that law, saying, what can I do right now to get up off of, there's an old R&B song, get up off that thing. Girl, you know you feel better. Get up off of that thing. What is that thing that you need to get up off of? Could it be a couch? Could it be your shade lounge and your long 4-hour naps every day where you just need to sleep? We all need sleep, granted. But there's a time to sleep and there's a time to get up. And when we don't allow the cycle to take its proper course of getting that REM sleep, that deep sleep, then we will find ourselves needing to catnap all day long. What are you going to apply the law of G.O.Y.A in your life? Can I just talk about me? Because I can talk about me better than anybody. I need to get in the habit of folding my clothes and putting them away immediately. I have hoarder tendencies. See, I can't change what I don't own. What we don't admit, listen, if it don't fit, you have to acquit. We've got that, Johnny Cochran. But if it don't fit, you must admit that you need to G.O.Y.A. Get up off your thing. Get up off your ice. Get up off that couch. Get up off that bed. Get up off your sorriness. Some of us have been groomed to be just lazy. We come from generations of people that worked 7 days a week, sun up to sundown, and they didn't moan and complain. And some of us don't want to cook breakfast, complain about making coffee, and God forbid someone asks you to cook one meal every other day. Some of you can't afford to eat takeaways or takeout, but yet you allow your budget to consume things that you really can't afford. Successful people plan for tomorrow. Remorseful people live in pity and sorrow. Let me say it again. Successful people plan for tomorrow. Unsuccessful people live with remorse and sorrow. Ooh, I shouldn't have spent that money. I really needed that for a bill, but I just wanted that new purse so bad. And everybody else shopping with me. You don't need to be shopping with everybody else. You need to get up off your ace and decide, you know what? Let me put on my big girl panties. I might need to look for a better job. Instead of keep whining about working at a department store, do something different. Get yourself in a position to do better. You can't apply G.O.Y.A if you don't have an agenda to complete G.O.Y.A. What's the purpose of getting up off of your ice and joining a membership, but you won't go to the gym frequent enough to make a difference? Or you go to the gym, but you eating a Snicker bar as soon as you come out of the gym, and that sort of defeats the purpose. It's better than not going. Let me say that. But what good is it if you just go to look good and you're just doing a little something around the edges when you know, and you need to know, your health is wealth. Now, there are certain countries in Africa where a woman's size, her massive size, is an implication of her wealth. If that were the case for me, I'd be filthy rich. But unfortunately, it's not. And so when we look at health as wealth, you see, there have been billionaires that have not been successful in beating the battle of a disease. And all the money they have in the bank couldn't cure or add any years to their lives. What are we putting our focus on? Get off your ice is a part of making some intentional choices and decisions that are going to better and add longevity to your life. He said, I would that you be in health, even as your soul is healthy. Your emotions, your heart, your thinking, your life. Some of you are sick in your head, sick in your logic. You are mentally ill in your reasoning. You can't sort things out to have anything that is segregated from insanity. You just got it all. Whatever you thinking about is what you talk about. So if you're thinking about someone taking advantage of you, if you're thinking and entertaining somebody's going to do me wrong, then that's what's going to come out of your mouth. That's what's going to come out of your motives, feeling like you're fighting an invisible war. Honestly, it doesn't exist. Now, there is a spiritual battle going on, and we must put on the breastplate of righteousness and helmet of salvation, loins girded about with the truth, feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace, the sword in the spirit. But that won't help us if we don't take control of what goes in the mouth. Get off the seat. Get off your ice of excuses. Get off of your ice of excuses. We've got every reason why we can't, we won't, we don't. And all you need to focus on is one reason why you can. I can get my weight under control. I can control this anger and temper that keeps getting me fired from good jobs because I don't know how to shut my mouth. I let my attitude. Again, the way you think is how you going to gauge what comes out of your mouth. And if it says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. It ain't people thinking that you ugly. The issue is you think you're ugly. The issue is, I think my husband might be cheating. The issue is you don't think you're worth a good man. That's why you can treat him as irrelevant, insignificant, because in your mind, you've already thought it out. He gonna leave me for somebody better anyway. Come on. I know I'm talking to somebody out there. You've already said there are other people that can replace me in this marriage. Satan, the Lord rebuke you. You are irreplaceable. Your life and the lives of those that you impact will not be the same if you don't fulfill your mission and purpose. There was only one Jesus. There was only one Moses. There was only one Apostle Paul. There was only one. And they have a great commission. Everybody's saying they're chosen. Many are called. Few are chosen. You know why? Because you have to apply the law of G.O.Y.A. You can't be a complacent Christian and saying that you're destined to impact greatness. That's inconsistent. That's like saying, well, I'm going to walk to the gym. Now, I don't have to do anything when I get inside. I'm just walking to the gym. That does not equate to success. Don't let a new year be the starting point of where you do something transitional. Even if it's, you know what? I'm going to clean out my closet. You don't wait till spring cleaning. The spring doesn't dictate when you've got a Hurricane Katrina in your bedroom, hiding shoes and clothes that need to be properly disposed of. Some of us are hoarders of things that really will be a blessing to maybe women in a homeless shelter, women in a rescue situation, or even to children and families. We are a nation of hoarders. Do you see all of the storage container facilities being built everywhere? Because people don't want to let go of things. They don't want to let go of habits. I like my Starbucks every Friday that I spend $7 for and my bread. I like that. But that's not going to help benefit me if I'm trying to increase my longevity in life. Here a little, there a little. 50 Cent had a song, All I Need Is a Little Bit. Baby girl, can't you give me just a little bit? The Bible says it's the little foxes that spoil the vine. Where in your life do you need to apply G.O.Y.A? That's a rhetorical question I want you to think about the rest of 2021. Where do I need to apply the law of G.O.Y.A? What areas of my life do I need to get up off of my ice? What areas do I need to prepare to do something that's going to be beneficial? Longevity. Good health is a gift. And if we don't protect the gift, we will destroy, break, and cause it to malfunction before it's time. We are responsible to be the castle, the vessel, the house where Christ and his Spirit dwells in us. He can't dwell in a house that has broken windows and openings that should have been repaired, a hole in the roof. Let your health be your wealth in 2022. I have to do this for me so I can live in liberty and longevity. If people in the world can get themselves fit for life, you can't convince me we can't be fit for Christ. Are you going to do this with me, church? Oh, yes, you are. Get up off that thing. You will feel better.